Sound of a low rhythmic heartbeat and distant echoing wolf howls under a full moon. A quick montage of shots from part 1, the missing person poster, Ethan entering the woods, a glimpse of glowing eyes in the dark. My brother, Daniel. He disappeared a week ago. They told me he got lost in the Silver Hollow woods, that the cold took him. But I know better. I've heard his voice on the wind calling my name, pulling me deeper into this cursed forest. They say no one who enters Silver Hollow after dark ever returns. They say a beast stalks these trees. But that voice, it's Daniel. I know it is. I'm coming for you, brother. I swear I'm coming for you. Flashback scene. 2 young boys, Ethan and Daniel, are in a tent. The sound of crickets and a crackling campfire outside. A lantern casts a warm glow. Remember this, Danny, our first real camping trip? Dad said we were too young, but you insisted. Said we were explorers. You were always the brave one. You told me there was nothing to be afraid of, that as long as we were together, we were safe. That night, I still hear it in my nightmares. The snap of a twig just outside the tent. The rustling in the bushes that was too big for a squirrel, too quiet for a bear. You went to look, telling me to stay put. Then, you screamed. Just once. When I scrambled out, you were clutching your leg, blood soaking through your jeans. You said something bit you, something fast, with teeth like razors. But when we looked, there were no tracks. Nothing. Just the 2 of us, alone in the suffocating dark. Back in the present. Ethan pushes through dense, fog-choked woods. His breath plumes in the cold air. The camera follows him with a shaky, handheld motion. The air here is heavy, thick with secrets, and the smell of rain-soaked earth and decay. It feels like the woods themselves are watching me, holding their breath. Every shadow looks like a threat. Every gust of wind sounds like a whisper. Daniel, where are you? Am I just chasing ghosts? Is this all in my head? The town's fierce, and it's contagious. It seeps into your bones, makes you doubt your own senses. But I can't turn back. Not now. Not when I feel this close. He stumbles, his hand landing near a half-frozen stream. His flashlight beam catches a glint of metal. Wait. What's this? By the stream. It can't be. Daniel's compass. The one Grandpa gave him. It was his most prized possession. He never went anywhere without it. It's rusted like it's been here for years, not days. And these marks. Deep gauges scraped across the brass casing. Claw marks. Big ones. He was here. He was right here. Something happened to him at this spot. The cold in my chest has nothing to do with the temperature. This is fear. Real, ice-cold fear. Ethan finds a small hidden chest under the roots of an ancient oak tree. Inside is a leather-bound journal. What in the world? This looks ancient. The leather is cracked, the pages yellowed and brittle. It's a journal. The entries span centuries. The handwriting changes, but the story is always the same. Silver Hollow demands its due. The moon calls to the blood. It talks about a curse, a pact made by the town's founders to protect it from a greater darkness. But the protection came at a price. Every generation, a keeper is chosen. One man, bound to the forest, fated to become its guardian, its monster. The names listed, they're the founding families. Miller, Blackwood, Hayes, my family. My last name is on this list. Ethan bursts into the town's old stone church, confronting the elderly priest who is lighting candles. You knew! All this time, you knew! The journal! I found the journal. My family name is in it. What is this curse? What happened to my brother? Stop feeding me the same lies as the sheriff. I deserve the truth. Tell me. The priest turns, his face etched with a century of sorrow. He looks at me, not with surprise, but with pity. The truth, Ethan. The truth is a burden this town has carried in silence for generations. The journal speaks of the keeper, yes, a protector bound to the wild. Your family. They were chosen long ago to bear this cross. The curse passes through your bloodline. He pauses, his voice dropping to a near whisper. Your brother didn't die in those woods, Ethan. He didn't get lost. My heart stops. Every hope I had shatters into a million pieces. What are you saying? I plead, my voice breaking. The priest looks me in the eyes, his own welling with tears. He became the wolf. Ethan is in his family's old workshop. His hands tremble as he melts down old silver coins, heirlooms, in a crucible over a flame. His face is a mask of grief and determination. He became the wolf. The words echo in my mind, a death knell. The beast that's been terrorizing this town, the creature from the stories. It's my brother, my little brother, Danny. All this time I've been hunting him, not to save him, but to what? Kill him? He was bitten all those years ago. The curse was dormant, waiting, and I did nothing. I was supposed to protect him. I swore I would always protect him. Now I have to end it. It's the only way. Forgive me, Danny, forgive me. Back in the forest. The fog is thicker than ever. Ethan holds a rifle, his flashlight beam cutting a nervous path through the mist. The sound of snapping branches comes from all directions. It knows I'm here, it's toying with me. I can hear its weight crashing through the undergrowth, circling me. The howls are closer now, not a distant echo, but a visceral, throat-ripping roar that shakes the ground. There, a flash of grey fur, the glint of claws on bark, two burning yellow eyes staring at me from the impenetrable darkness just beyond my light. It's fast, impossibly fast. The world becomes a blur of chaotic motion, of shaking trees and flying dirt. My light swings wildly, catching fragments of the nightmare. A powerful leg, a gaping maw, those eyes, those horrible, familiar eyes. It's him. A massive shape lunges from the fog. Ethan fires. The wolf yelps but barrels into him, sending him flying backwards. He hits the ground hard, his head striking a rock. The rifle skids away into the darkness. He's bleeding from a deep gash on his arm. My vision blurs. The pain is searing. I try to push myself up, but my body won't obey. I'm finished. The wolf, it's standing over me, but it's not moving. The moonlight breaks through the canopy, casting a long, distorted shadow. The shadow shifts, straightens. It's not a beast anymore, it's humanoid. A figure, half man, half wolf, stands silhouetted against the moon. It takes a step closer, and a low guttural voice, a rasping mix of a human whisper and an animal's growl, speaks my name. Ethan.